Hello, Gorals, and welcome to Six Bacons. We're taking a look at Amberlynn Reid's Q&A Part 2 called I'm Being Fetishized, portrayed as the villain, and Trisha Paytas is a liar, so something our girl definitely doesn't know anything about. Let's go ahead and get started.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Welcome to part 2 of a 4-part series where I answer 100 of your questions, 25 questions per part. So the reason why I'm doing
That is how that math works out.
this 4-part series is because I promised you guys that I would upload every other day, but I'm going to be busy for the next 10 days, so I'm not going to have time to edit, but I will have time to film.
Gotta remind you again that she's going to be busy for 10 days because Emily's going to be there. I wonder if she has to give that little disclaimer in all 4 parts. So far we're 2 for 2. I bet she does, because she needs it to be like really well known that like she's so busy, you guys. She's just so overwhelmed with all the work she has to do.
So these videos are going to help keep the schedule up, get you guys content, and for me to keep my promise. I also want to do a disclaimer. I got these questions from several different social media platforms where I said, hey y'all, I am doing a Q&A, send me in your questions. All right, let's get into it.
And then I just made up my own anyway.
First one is, did you finish the jar of poisoned olives? So as you guys know, I was having anxiety because my new thing of olives didn't pop, and it's supposed to pop when you open the jar. That means, fresh goodness. It didn't pop, so my anxiety said that it was poisoned and it was molded over. I was having so much anxiety, but I wanted to stare anxiety in the face and fear in the face and say, you know what, I'm stronger than you. So I started eating the olives, but then there was a reaction channel that was like, girl, do not use those olives. Do not eat those olives. That jar was supposed to pop. It didn't pop. Don't get sick. She scared me, so now, no.
It's fine. You're fine. People think things like botulism are way more common than they really are. You're fine. That was weeks ago that you ate those olives. Did you die? No, you didn't. You haven't died yet. I mean, you and cockroaches are just going to be chilling after some nuclear holocaust because nothing seems to take you down.
I'm not eating the poisoned olives. Have you ever ridden a bike? Oh yes, when I was
Have you ever ridden a bike?
Kid, I was always outside. I really wanted to escape my home. Let's be
Escape.
real. I swam, I rollerbladed, roller skated. I would ride a bike. I had a scooter. I had an electric scooter at one time. Well, it wasn't electric. It ran on gas. Is that electric? I don't know. Then I started doing dances.
You're a moron.
And dancing routines. And I was
she choreographed.
Dance groups. I did sports. Soccer, softball.
Yeah, she played on the blue team.
I was always outside. You wouldn't think so now because look at me. But yes, riding
You'd feel outside.
a bike was definitely part of that. What's your nationality? So on my dad's side, Polish and Irish. On my mom's side, Portuguese and French. Would you ever try
Well, your nationality is American. You are from the United States.
being vegan again? No, absolutely not. Because I would fail. I would not be able to be satisfied. I'm just being 1,000% honest. Call me selfish. It is selfish. I just won't be able to do it. I know that I won't. What's your least favorite Billie Eilish song? That question is so rude. I genuinely don't know. I love every song she's ever done. I know every single word of.
First of all, shut up. That's weird. You're too old to be this enamored with her. But also, even if that was true and you did love all of her songs, you'd be a least favorite, right? Don't act like it's such an impossible question. It's such a stupid question anyway. We've been over this in part 1. But who is asking this? Who are the people asking these dumb softball questions? I mean, she's only going to pick the softball questions, so fair enough. Maybe these are real and she just picked the dumbest, most brain-dead questions from the dumbest, most brain-dead people watching her, which would check out, honestly. But I still don't believe these are the real questions she's getting asked.
Every single song, some obsessive person. I love every song. But if I had to put them in order, maybe I didn't change my number. Oh, I feel bad even saying that. But I still love the song. Shh. Do you still spray Pam on the food? So if you guys don't know, years ago.
All right. I'm going to go off on this one. I hate to defend her, loath as I am to say that she's not a complete and total moron. There's nothing wrong with spraying Pam on the food. It's not, I know it's become a meme thing because of the Michael B. Petty clip, but it's not weird. It's not. If you're going to spray the Pam on the pan and then put the food in the pan on top of the Pam, It's the same thing. There's no difference. It's still the cooking spray on the food. It's the same thing. She's not weird for doing that. She's weird for a lot of other things. But like it's just not strange. It's not a big deal.
I was making some salmon. I seasoned it like a normal person, sprayed some Pam on top, what I considered like a normal person. It literally became a meme because I sprayed some Pam, which is oil, on top of my salmon where people add oil. At the time, I just didn't have liquid oil. So I sprayed oil on top, which I thought was
fine.
normal.
It's fine. It's totally fine. And I hate that I'm defending her in part of this, or at all. But it's true. Like, she's right about this one thing. It's not weird.
People were going crazy. And still to this day, people literally go crazy about this. Saying, I don't know how to cook. Why would someone spray Pam on top of food? Like, just hecticana stuff. If I'm watching a vlog, you know how many times I have seen someone spray Pam on top of salmon, on top of chicken, on top of all kinds of stuff that they put in the air fryer, and no one says anything. But
that sound is disgusting. That mouth sound she makes.
Yet I was attacked, and I'm still being attacked for it years later. It's hectic. But to answer your question, the answer is no, simply because I haven't made any meals where I had to do that. But yeah, it's kind of just such a weird thing to like make fun of someone for. I don't know. Have you ever been electrocuted? So one time that I do remember for real, I was...
For real, but no, you've not been electrocuted. Electrocuted means that you died. That's the cuted part of electrocuted. It's short for executed. Electrocuted. Killed by electricity. That's what the word means. You've not been electrocuted.
Living in Virginia, there was a horrible storm happening. I was watching YouTube on my laptop, but my laptop was about to die. So I had it plugged into the wall. And while I was watching my laptop, I had headphones on, but that was when I didn't have like the whole wireless situation going on. So there was a wire. So it went headphones that were wired, plugged into my laptop plugged into the wall because it was charging. Next thing you know, electricity hits.
That says lightening, as if the word lightning is the same as the word lightening. They are not. Lightening means you are making something lighter. Lightning is the electrical phenomenon. She reads all the time. Writer Lynn. 180 whatever IQ, she said. What a moron. Lightening. Okay.
The house right next to where my laptop is charging, and I'm telling you, I was zapped. I literally was zapped. My girlfriend at the time was like, oh my God, are you okay? I don't understand. Like, maybe my brain got fried that day and that's why I'm so like hecticana. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. But yeah.
Oh, she's being so cute and relatable, you guys. So quirky.
I was electrocuted for real. I don't know how like...
You weren't.
Like, I came out okay. Or am I okay? Maybe I'm not. It genuinely scared me. When is the last time you watched a mukbang? I haven't watched mukbangs in easily 2 years plus. It's just not something that interests me anymore. When and what was the last thing you asked ChatGPT? Oh boy, I don't even remember. It's been a minute. I think a couple weeks ago, I asked it like a saying because I heard someone say something and I was like, what does that mean? Sometimes you can Google these things.
I would love to know what that saying was because I'm betting it was something extremely common. Because she would like, in her videos with Becky would just like make some reference to like a very well-known pop culture thing or just saying. And she would have no idea what Becky was talking about. Like something that everybody knows. Even if you hadn't seen whatever the reference was, you got the reference just by osmosis, just by being alive in the world and hearing other people talk.
But like I'm telling you, ChatGPT will just downright tell you exactly what it means. While Google, it's kind of like speculation. ChatGPT just tells you straight. Is Tommy a good kisser? Oh yes, one of the very best.
Gross.
Would you ever go on a cruise? You know, that used to be something
Probably
that I
not
actually
allowed.
genuinely wanted to do, but I don't think I would. Something about being in the middle of the ocean
Maybe on like a garbage barge.
for that long It gives me the same feeling of like how I feel claustrophobia would feel like, but it's not claustrophobia. It's like a different feeling. It's like, I would feel so stuck, and that scares me. I don't like that. How much
As opposed to now, when you're not just in your apartment constantly.
did you weigh when you were born? I actually weighed 6 pounds, 6 ounces, so I was a little one. Do you still talk to any of your exes? I do not talk to a single ex-girlfriend. Nope. What is your favorite?
My, how times have changed. Exes can be friends, you guys. We can keep living together and sleeping in the same bed even though we broke up. And now not a one of them is talking to her. Funny how that is. What's the common denominator in all of those relationships? Oh, what a weird mystery.
Sweet treat. A Tootsie Roll or Jamocha Almond Fudge milkshake from Baskin Robbins. Like,
Milkshake? Also, Tootsie Rolls are gross.
oh my God, so good. What shows have you watched recently? Don't come for me. I am watching Beast Games on Prime. The first 3 episodes have been posted on there, and
Great.
it's definitely highly entertaining. I've also been watching Jersey Shore Family Vacation, Grey's Anatomy, but I think they're on like a little bit of a break. I think that's it. If you could only pick one.
All just stupid basic crap. I mean, I watch basic crap too. I watch her, for crying out loud. But like, if I just had to like guess what she watched, those would be my guesses. At least things like that.
Perfume to use for the rest of your life, which one would you pick? Bright Crystal by Versace. How do you handle all of the hate without getting depressed or going crazy? I'm used to it, and I've gone through a lot in my life. I used to hate the saying, what makes you stronger?
Oh, better use ChatGPT to look up the saying. Also, look at this editing, just to point out, oh, look how weird and funny I am, you guys. I forgot. Isn't it cute that I'm dumb as hell?
I was about to say what makes you stronger doesn't kill you. That's not right. I used to hate the saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it's genuinely true. I really like that saying also, like, what is chaos for the fly might not be chaos for the bee. Something like that. It's
Oh, so deep, you guys.
totally true. Some people can handle really hard things better than others, and I feel like in
Hard things is scary.
certain cases, the smallest thing like could really trigger me, but like really big things,
You're a really big thing.
like every day being harassed online, I don't know. I think I'm just numb to it.
I mean, I'm sure the checks make it a lot easier too.
It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't mean I want it to continue, but it just means the pain from it.
Yeah, if only there was something you could do. If only there was some possible way. Like if there was something you could stop just, I don't know, putting on the internet for everybody that would stop all the hate. But alas, it's completely out of your hands.
It has been so constant that my body is actually used to it, and that's pretty sad. Are you ever going to do mukbangs again? Because I miss them. Honestly, I'm not sure. My answer used to be a flat out no.
Yes, of course it will be. Because now you're in a feeder relationship, and also, you've said yourself, those are the videos that get you the most views.
But in this moment, I don't know. Trisha Paytas says she loves to lie and does it all the time. Why do you think people accept her serious lies, but get so mad at your white lies? Hey, who said that I was white lying over here? No, but I actually know exactly what you're talking about because
Because it's an endless string of white lies about nothing and no reason to be lying. That is the problem.
I watch every single one of her podcasts on times 2 speed. I have to... Oh, hold on.
Oh, this is very annoying.
Baby? Stop.
Disgusting.
Okay, what
Gosh, she's so gross.
was I saying? Sorry, Tommy called me. Okay, I think I was saying that like I watch all of Trisha Paytas' podcasts on times 2 speed. I watch everything on times 2 speed. Like I literally can't. My attention span is not good. But yes, I have peeped her saying that she lies for fun. She lies to everyone. She lies this, and like people love to lie. And like she's even had guests on her show that's like, yeah, I lie too. It's like so fun. And like no one says anything about it. And I'm like, this is weird. I genuinely believe it's because it's trendy not to like me. It's trendy to say the meanest comment in the comment section.
I mean, it's trendy in the sense that it's popular, and it's popular because it is the obviously correct majority opinion.
or the funniest, meanest comment. But with Trisha Paytas, like, she's trending right now. People are forgetting that she still does things that are controversial, and she still says things that are very controversial. One of them being like, yeah, I lie all the time. Yay me. Like, that's weird. But I think the internet really holds on to something, and that is what they go with. But it is very tiring.
I mean, I don't follow Trisha Paytas or any of that stuff. I only know who she is because of Amberlynn. But I would imagine she has a community that follows her that expects that from her, like in a different way than we expect it from Amberlynn, right? Like, we expect her to lie and try to be lying to us and trying to obfuscate the truth or whatever. But I would imagine that Trisha Paytas's audience knows what they're getting and they like it. Because, like, that's how the internet works, right? Like, you foster a community who knows what they're in for, and like that's why they're there in the first place, and that's why they stay there. And she probably has just a very different crew watching her than Amber does. Like, hate watching is a real thing, you know, and some people are magnets for it and some people aren't. And I would imagine that the people who stick with Trisha are people who want what she's got going on.
To constantly compare myself and have other people compare myself, because no one sees me. You know what? I'm not going to say no one, because I'm speaking in absolutes, which I need to not do that. So let me rephrase that. I am learning. I am trying to be better over here. What I was trying to say is there is a lot of people who genuinely do not view me as human. They don't. So it's...
I don't know who taught her the word dehumanize, but they've done us all a great disservice, because she uses it all the time and incorrectly.
Easy for them to like literally think that I'm lying about everything, and they don't want to believe what I'm saying, or they don't want to accept the fact that I also am a human who is currently experiencing human experiences right along with y'all. So no matter how much I like compare and like be like, yeah, we're all human and this is what we do, and like everyone is treated differently based on like how they look and what the internet wants and what's trending on the internet.
Because when you say compare, you mean find someone else who did the bad thing you did to make it not so bad that you did the bad thing, which is not what comparison is.
Nothing I say matters. So let's move on to the next question.
I know that's
What
true.
did Tommy get you for your birthday? She made my ultimate dream come true. She got me Billie Eilish tickets, and it was absolutely incredible. And then I woke up on my birthday with a surprise. My favorite roses, red roses with baby's breath. Like, it was just like the sweetest. Do you and Tommy have phone sex when long distance?
Nah.
Yes, obviously. Duh. When you're doing cameos,
disgusting.
how many requests do you get a week? I would say around 25, because I would say I average getting about 3 a day, sometimes more, sometimes less, but we're just gonna say with like 25, which I feel like is so much. You guys are so amazing.
Much.
Like, that is so sweet. I'm definitely going to be opening my cameos again soon. I just didn't have the energy to do it while doing Vlogmas.
I mean, I covered this during one of the Vlogmas videos, but it's so dumb that she turns off what is inarguably her easiest income stream. I mean, she puts no effort into YouTube, so like that's whatever. But like Cameo, you literally just turn the camera on for like 40 seconds and just make a video, and you just say what they asked you to say. It couldn't be easier, and that's what she chooses to not do.
Just a lot was going on in my life, but they will be open soon, don't you worry. Are there any reaction channels that you think purposely try to portray you poorly? Of course, every single one. I don't even know why they're called reaction.
Yes, I'm portraying you poorly by showing the video that you made and put on the internet. That's me portraying you in some sort of way. Not just showing you the same thing that you showed everyone else.
Channels, because it's like, yeah, they are reacting, but they're only reacting in like a negative way. Like, they're only trying to find things.
Okay, somebody start a reaction channel where you just react to her positively and see how that goes. First of all, good luck to you. You'll also be lying a lot to be making a positive reaction, but that's not the point.
That are negative to say. And I think a really good example of that is like, you know, you watch me do normal things. Like, I spend Christmas with my family and we're making bags for the homeless, and reaction channels are just like nitpicking every tiny little detail, that it no longer becomes like a true authentic reaction. It's like,
I mean, I guess. I didn't see that anywhere. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. She's also probably watching, like, way deep in the weeds reaction channels that I haven't even heard of.
Purposely trying to find negative things in my videos. It's like a scavenger hunt. It's like a word search. It's like
the easiest scavenger hunt ever.
A hidden image game. It's like, how quick can I find something horrible to say about Amberlynn? It's just, yeah, they're purposely trying to portray me in a bad light, and it works. Like, I have never seen anything like it in my life. And if a reaction channel says nice things about me, even just one slight nice thing about me, or like takes my side, their community gets upset with them. That says everything it needs to say.
Okay, we'll see if people get mad at me for saying that she's not insane for spraying Pam on the food, because that is a real defense of her, and I stand by it.
Right there in itself. How do you feel about people supporting Alex is Shook's absence, but they freak out when you don't post for a few days? It's easy to support someone that a lot of people...
Who freaks out when she doesn't post for a few days? Like, yeah, I wish she would so that I could make a video, but I'm not freaking out. Like, so what? Who cares?
People support, but publicly, people don't really support me. They don't really support my decisions. They do privately. Like, I get so many sweet DMs, and I'm so grateful for each one. Always am. But like, publicly, I don't look like a very supported girly pop. I'll tell you that. But I think that's the reason why, like, I live in my Delulu land, because I am so supported, like, behind the scenes in my private DMs. Like,
it's not my fault that I'm so delusional, you guys. It's your fault for being mean to me in public.
Crazy. So I kind of like live there. I live in my little Delulu land, and I like to stay there. I kind of like pay rent there. I just moved furniture in. Like, I'm having fun over there, okay? But publicly, It's easier to be like, oh, Alex Shook hasn't posted for a month. Well, we all love him, so we all have to support that decision. But like, if I'm gone...
What option is there? Let's say you were upset that someone wasn't uploading. What are you gonna do? Like, there's no action to take. Like, what is she talking about? What is she talking about? People being upset and like there being an uproar. Where's this uproar? Where are you gonna go? You gonna go out like to the town square and yell about how mad you are that Alex Shook didn't upload a video? That's insane. You just wait until he does.
For a few days. Amberlynn is so lazy. Like, she can't even do her job. Imagine if she had a real job and she did this. Like, her boss, oh my god, she would be fired.com. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy. What? What is a hypocrisy?
Oh, so quirky, you guys.
Holy moly, what? Yeah. I'm just gonna blame that on when I was electrocuted. It's a lot of people being hypocrites.
Not on your BBD.
It's a lot of people contradicting themselves, and that's just how it is in this community. I mean...
Themselves. Reads all the time. Contradicting themselves.
I don't know what to say about it. But I would like to say, as much as I do not like Alex, I have not watched his content in the longest. Like, I'm good off of that. He leaves a very bad taste in my mouth. And once that happens, I kind of want nothing to do with you. But I will say publicly, I hope that he is okay, and whatever he is going through, I hope it gets figured out soon. How do you feel about people who fetishize your body? So the word fetish...
well, I date them currently.
Low-key confuses me. So let me go to like the google.com. Fetish definition. Please tell me, because I am in confusion. So the definition of fetish is a form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or a part of the body other than sexual organs. Okay. So what that says to me, if you prefer someone of a certain body type, and that is what you are sexually attracted to, that's considered a fetish? I'm a little confused by it. So
of course you are. You're an idiot. I mean, on the base level, on the most superficial definition or reading of that definition, sure, yes, your girlfriend should be attracted to you. But what she's attracted to is killing you.
Someone prefers my body type, that makes it a fetish, right? According to you, the person who asked this question. So does that mean if the next Joe Schmo in line prefers someone of the skinny nature, does that mean that's a fetish for them because that is what they prefer sexually? I think anyone should be able to look at any body type in the whole entire world and be like, that is what I prefer, without
Yeah, of course, you idiot, but that's not that's not what it means.
judgment. Whether they are tall, short, skinny.
You just have no sense at all of nuance.
Fat, chunky, doesn't matter. I think it is highly unfair that people like to say that the only way a fat person can be sexually liked is if it is a fetish. It's just obscene to me.
It's not the only way. It's not. Because did anyone ever accuse any of your other girlfriends of fetishizing you? Weird how they didn't.
That means any old skinny Jan or Mary over there, if that is someone's preferred, does that make them a fetish? The whole topic is just like really weird to me, but I like to look at the gray area, and that's what I just gave you. But if we're just doing black and white and you're genuinely asking me, how does it feel to be fetishized? Like, because there are supposedly people who fetishize me. Feels great. Feels wonderful. All right, you guys. So
And look, she's being honest in that moment. And fair enough, honest, really. Like, for real. If she can admit that there are people, feeders, who are attracted to her, and she likes that, which she clearly does, and she says so, which she just did, that's fine. I would not make fun of you for that. Because why would I? You're just telling the truth.
that is the end of part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Good.
And I'll see you in part 3 soon. Bye.
Gross. Okay. Well, that was part 2. If you liked this video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff you do when you like a YouTube video. And I will see you for part 3, probably tomorrow.